Welcome, I am Vivekanandan, and today there is this one smartphone maker which is going to launch its next version of their phones, and there is a hype surrounding it, and by now you would have guessed which phone it is. And yes, it is that particular smartphone maker, OnePlus, and they are launching their next version of OnePlus 6. So let's discuss about the story of OnePlus. And Pete Lau and Carl P was working in the same smartphone company, and whenever they used to meet, they used to speak about how the existing smartphones could have been better. So this conversation keeps on happening, and at one point of time they quit their jobs and started this particular company called as OnePlus in the year 2013. And when they started, they were clear on one thing, which is the existing Android smartphones provided a lot of features, but they were missing out a little on user experience, design and quality. So they actually thought of concentrating on these elements first. And they did not stop with that. They also started a community where people are frustrated with the existing smartphones. So they reached out to these people, formed a community and told them, we are going to create a new phone, and you can actually give us a lot of suggestions on where we can improve. So they built a very loyal community, and this community constantly started giving a lot of suggestions, and these founders started incorporating all these elements, suggestions, and came out with their first phone, which was OnePlus 1. And they also did something different in terms of selling their phones, which is they sold their phones only on an invitation model, which is they would invite a person and they will sell it to that particular person if they require the phone. So because of this, what happened was the word of mouth advertising picked up. They did not want to spend a lot of money on advertising, so that is also one reason they followed this particular model. Once many people get to know, they would again ask for the phone, they would invite, and they started selling those phones. And second thing, one crazy thing they did was they also asked the existing people that you can actually break your phones, videotape it and upload it in YouTube. But they never thought this would actually catch up on, so just they started for fun. But what happened was existing users who are expecting this OnePlus phone actually started smashing their phones, breaking their phones. They videoed it and actually uploaded it in YouTube. That also created a lot of hype for this particular phone. And finally, when they released the phone, these founders expected to sell only 30,000 units, but they ended up selling more than 1 million units. OnePlus was such a huge success. And in India, they started selling their phone for 18,000 rupees in the beginning. And what happened was, when they struggled during their launch, because these OnePlus phones, they were using the Cyanogen mode open source platform based on this Android operating system. And they were actually, that particular right for that operating system was with Micromax at that time. So they had to fight a lot of legal battles in the court, and finally they launched OnePlus in India. And what happened was, they actually got a very, very loyal, passionate base in India. And in fact, they have opened an exclusive OnePlus store for the first time in Bengaluru in the world. So that is their importance in India for OnePlus phones. So what next for OnePlus One? So usually normally these phones would maintain the momentum and catch up on and sell more phones, but actually what happened was, as the founders admit, we launched OnePlus 2 with a lot of hype, and we were actually very happy. And Carl P says that I went home expecting it to be a huge success, but the very next day I came back to the ground, is what he was actually saying, because OnePlus 2 garnered so much of negative reviews. And all the team gathered together and again did an analysis, and they found out this time, because of OnePlus success, they just got carried away and ignored all customer feedback and the community's suggestions, and that is one reason OnePlus 2 actually did not pick up. And one more mistake they made, what Carl is saying is, we launched OnePlus X phones for a very minimal rate. They did this because they thought that we have to sell more smartphones. And when they interacted with OnePlus community, all of them told that we like OnePlus X phones, and but we would never buy it. The reason we started following OnePlus, because you promised that you will provide us a better phones compared to all the other phones in the market. So the founders understood, they have ventured outside of their original core ideas, and now they get together and finally with all the other features, incorporating again the user sentiments, suggestions, everything, they launch a safe OnePlus 3. They got the respect back, they got their fame back after launching OnePlus 3, and again 4 and 5 OnePlus, they started making a lot of experimentations with the daring dreams, and OnePlus 5, like everybody know, it was a huge success. This particular success within 5 years of its inception is something to be really appreciated, and their tagline sums it everything. Their tagline goes like never settle. So these founders actually started the company with this in mind, which is never settle in spite of having the best options with us, because you can make it even more better. So their tagline goes like that, which is never settle. And today OnePlus 6 is launching their phone in London, and let's wish them the very best. And please share your thoughts in the comment section, and thanks for watching the video. Have a good day.